Hello everybody, welcome to a Let's Play, once again. So as you have noticed, this is the Wii menu. This is the Wii menu. So you probably guys think, oh, dang it! Alright, you're stamping it. Shut. Oh god. Sorry, I'm trying to line the shot. I'm doing it a little differently, and oh god, I still can't see that freaking timer. You see it. Anyway. Enough of that. Well, you're thinking, well, considering it's the Wii, you probably probably from those of you who are probably guessing right now, I'm probably doing, like, I don't know, Resident Evil 0, right? You be wrong. You be dead wrong. Because I just did an hour of the last episode level. Sorry, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts a little bit in the process. I'm saying too much. I am going to wait a little bit for Resident Evil 0. So basically, after this playthrough, I will do Resident Evil 0. But I will not do it right after Resident Evil 1. Considering I'm gonna do what I did for Left 4 Dead. Oh, what the heck! I don't own an Xbox. It's a shame though. I like that game too. I want to do a playthrough of 0, but I don't want to after doing an hour of Resident Evil 1 on its final part. I did that with LOD too, but that was only for the first disc. I kind of want to take breaks in between games. Anyway, this is Need for Speed Undercover, the sequel to the PlayStation 2 and Game Boy Advance version. I think this was for the Xbox as well. I could be wrong. Of Need for Speed Most Wanted. Most Wanted. I'm talking about the first. That hence why I said the PlayStation 2, the Game Boy Advance, and of course. Now, are you going to? Oh my God! Load, you lady thing. I'm not going to use the Wii Remote. I'm going to use the Classic Controller Pro like I normally do. Need for Speed is kind of a good game series for my. It seems to be going strong, but I do love the Undercover, basically the Underground series in these one.
I think I found my man.
So I'm just going to talk over this because some of these are the same cutscenes you see in the game later. So I'm going to talk over this.
Now I want to see what you got.
In the normally I would only play Need for Speed games if I can customize my car into anything I want. But if I can't, I barely touch it or look at it. So basically, if anyone in any game before the Underground series, I don't mess with it. Well, anyway, I will say this right now: all the songs that are playing right now are copyrighted music, so I cannot avoid that, unfortunately. Even with editing, I can't avoid it. Let me check the options real quick. Let's hear. EA tracks. Okay. I think all the ones I need is on. As you can see, all of these things are freaking copyrighted music, of course. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out what this one's from. Maybe this is like a Need for Speed only. Who knows? Some of these songs I kind of like, and some of them are just instrumentals of other songs I like. I like this one, like Knives. I listened to the first one. I like the instrumental. The instrumental one's obviously a good one. Other than that, I don't have any other. I'm very limited in taste in music. I'll say that right now. If the game right now it's blaring hip hop or probably rap. I'm pretty sure it's like hip hop, but I could be wrong. Let's start career. No, let's start a new career. You must create a new alias if you want to start a career. Do you want to start a new alias? Yes. It has an auto save feature, so there's that. Now, okay. My name. It is, for this part, it will be Joey. I'm pretty sure anyone who's seen my profile name saying Joe, you can probably guess what my name is already. Oh, no. Okay, how about Joe? Considering Joey's already taken. Yeah, I want to enable autosave, but I'm not stupid. Oh my god. I've actually played this game on normal. I haven't exactly played this game on hard, but I'm not going. I don't know. I never played any of the Need for Speed games that have a difficulty setting on easy. I'm just picking medium. I mean, I'm good as a driver, but I'm not that good. Damn it. I'm still trying to get through freaking Need for Speed Most. No, not Need for Speed Most Wanted. Underground 2. I'm still having a hard time beating that game. That game is it's really pissing me off. EA Black Box presents Maggie Q. His team, yeah. Things are getting interesting already off the bat. And there we go. We got title sequence, no nothing, and we're instantly dived into a part where we're being chased by the cops. Please note, kids, whatever happens in a video game stays in a video game. Well, anyway, considering I'm using a Classic Controller Pro. A is gas, B is brake. You can use a game controller with this as well. You can also use the Wii Remote itself, as well as the Wii Nunchuck combo. I've tried playing it with just the Wii Remote. It feels like crap. I promise you, this game is fun, but I find it weird that you just start off driving in a Lamborghini. I will smash, despite the fact I say I'm good at this game, I will smash into walls quite a bit.
No visual on suspect.
That's handbrake. There's nitrous. Y was handbrake I just used there. X is nitrous. B's brake, Y is handbrake. The difference between the two, as you saw when I hit Y, I skid a little. Well, we already know what happens here. Wham! And that's it. That's the mission right there. We gained 8,000 cash and new tracks. We got some bounty rank going up here too. You said this is a rip-off of.
You're up 30% over last year. You people are just gonna waltz in here and do whatever the hell you want to do.
This is not up for discussion. You've had quite an impressive run. Your recent undercover operation posing as a wheelman to bust car thieves has been exceptional. But these local police stings can take months, if not years, to execute. I don't have that kind of time. We only have a couple of weeks. The FBI is stepping in. I'll be your new point person. We suspect one of the local street racing crews may be involved with an international smuggling ring.
Look, lady, pardon me for butting in here, but these kind of crews, they just don't go do that sort of
Keller,
stuff.
my office doesn't care about turbocharged street thugs. We're looking to recover evidence that we believe is linked to a shipment of cars stolen from the dock a few weeks ago. This evidence will convict a network of crime lords in half a dozen countries, and we have reason to believe that the cars may be in the possession of one of the street crews. Now, they're going to need a wheelman. Your job is to drive. My job is to get you in. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's go.
And once again, we're just dived into it. If you feel like you're in a movie, this is probably why. The cutscenes are so weird. It's, after the whole second game of Underground, they decided to go with a realistic cutscene kind of thing, and I love the Camaro, I love the Challenger in this game, it looks so beautiful, but damn is it so easy to upgrade it to its max potential so fast. You can also get the Eclipse, the 240SX. I never picked this car for the life of me, despite the fact it has really good handling. And mainly, you want to pick a car that has really good handling and a really good acceleration. Or at least, so basically, the Eclipse will be your balanced car. But for why not. I normally pick the Challenger or the Camaro. Or the Camaro SS. So, Camaro it is. I like the Camaro. The Camaro looks cool. I did not mean to cancel. I wanted to buy it. And now that we got our first car, we can now start doing our own thing. Now, in order to continue the plot, you need to rank. Not only do you need to rank up, you need to take down 2 events. As you see here, this is the world map. When the world map is open, you can see events that is completed. That is removed from the map. You can still access it through the quick list. Certain event types will also be unlocked for quick race and multiplayer when you complete them as well. So basically, anything you have not done will always be shown here, whether you like it or not. Well, anyway, we're kind of stuck here in this little small area. Whenever I play this game, I'm always reminded of the Need for Speed Most Wanted game because of the layout. I mean, it really does. I mean, right here, a bunch of stuff here. Wait, there's a total of 3 races. There is a sprint. There's a sprint, a circuit, and another sprint. Actually, the sprint ones, if you're not familiar with the Need for Speed series, especially Hot Pursuit, it's basically you go to point A to point B. In that sense, I'm gonna do 1% per sprint. Now the other thing that's confusing, it has this thing called. Now you can also use the bumper to accelerate and brake as well. That's weird, but whatever. I don't know how. I forgot how the GameCube controls, but I'm pretty sure. Well, anyway, when you hit, no, it's right on the directional pad. You get this little slow down kind of thing. What it does, it helps you turn. It helps a lot in this game. So it's a little game mechanic besides the refueling nitros tank that Need for Speed Most Wanted has introduced. Okay, like I said, I am good at this game. I do crash into the walls quite a bit. But I do not like the fact in recent most games. Why did I do that? In most Need for Speed games nowadays, you're required to use the triggers to drive. Now that I'm putting it in perspective, this may be the first time I've ever seen the triggers being bumpers. Bumper slash triggers to be used as the driving schematics. Your driving and brakes, but I use them as complete options. I normally have like my R button as a handbrake, normally anyway. I mean, I like this game. This game is pretty cool in its own aspect, and there we go. That was the end of that race. I mean, for the first few races, it's kind of easy, but after a while, it starts to get piss hard. And I'll make sure some of these videos are very long, like around about 40 minutes. And honestly, the cutscenes are not that long either. Now that we got some moolah. Nice. So okay, now you get messages from Chase Lynn and a few others. Something that's still there from Underground 2. I don't remember if Most Wanted had it, but I'm pretty sure it did. But don't count me on this one, but it's possible. I might need to look up the wiki. I know the wiki's not always true, but you know, just in case. So far you got a few invites, nothing to worry about. You get their attention soon. Your map will tell you how many more races you need to win in order to get more invites. Show them what you're made of. Now, basically, that was our boss. Now, we have to tap our pause button, which is plus on my controller. And we go to the world map. We can go to the red. We can actually do this. Now, considering we know what the sprint does, I might as well show off what a circuit does. Now, you can jump to the location and activate it, like how I'm mostly going to do it 100% of the time. Well, basically, what I'm mainly going to do most of the time. If the thing happens to be there just by pure chance. Anyway, what I got there was a head start. It's not that hard to pull off. As soon as you see your needle turn red, Okay, now this is a perfect. This is a good example of, say, like, you don't want to use the handbrake, but you can use your split second to turn. It makes your car heavier and it makes it easier to turn too. So basically, it's kind of like slow down. Okay, here's another example of it. You see that? If I try and take that turn normally, I would have probably crashed into the wall. Now, of course, during some of these races, you will be chased by a cop because, you know, the cops don't like you speeding. And yeah, there's traffic in here, like the second Need for Speed game, or the Underground series anyway. That's the handbrake right there in action. That's why I don't use the handbrake much. Just when it comes to turning sharp corners. I always seem to flip my car over. And yeah, I know, I just want to show that off. I'm not going to start this. I mean, I could get back in the lead, no problem. Getting in the lead is pretty freaking easy in this game. Playing the game, on the other hand, can be a little bit difficult. If you're kind of new to the series and you don't know how to play, no. Oh. Okay, there's a cop right there. Oh God. No, anyway, there's two racers right there. I just passed one. The last one's right in front of us. And you just went by me, you son of a... Get back here. Get back here, bastard. Now, I will restart this race. Okay, now, when they do this, they'll tell you that they're looking for you in particular. And now that I've got... just give me a minute, I'm a little off my game here. We're going to restart the race because you have to win the races to continue the events. Therefore, I try and make sure I win the events and then lose them. And that guy right there's got like a Camaro or a Challenger or something. I think that guy behind me has an Eclipse. I would like to check, but I'm trying to figure out how do you hold on a second. Nope, that's select. How do I change views? Okay, you can also use the Z button. That's what I was kind of worried about. Is like, I don't know why is the... Oh yeah, X is nitros. Okay, see, I normally use my triggers as this kind of thing. The Z buttons. Now I know there's a way to like change your perspective or some stuff like that, but I don't remember how. I'm pretty sure it's like down on the D-pad or something. Left. Okay, it's left. Okay. This is the first-person view. I like this view better because I like to see the front of the car sometimes. And it shows me how to no, you are not getting me on this turn. You're not getting me on this turn again. It shows you who is behind. I could just run in a cop and show you what I mean by you can actually have a chase go on during a race. But but after that, I would have to go to the world thing and start running away because you can't activate any events if you're being chased by a cop. That is the unfortunate thing about this game. That has not been fixed in Most Wanted. When you're being chased by, but if you think about it, however, like I said, this clearing events is just one way. Is only one half of the equation to continue the game. Continue to start stupid car. To continue the game, you need to build up bounties. This is what these cars are here for. And a very nice finish. Now we get small cash considering these are the very few races we can do. You'll get more as you progress in the story. But right now this is not much. We got new events. That means we can progress in the story. Actually, you can actually have the police come towards you, and you can build up your bounty that way by pressing down. And if you wait for the time, I'll just show this off. Okay, as soon as you do this, you hijack it out of there, and you can do this. Yeah, you can damage cruisers. You can destroy them. Your car will never suffer from damage, which is kind of good. And losing cops are very easy. It's until, I mean, at this point in time, it's very easy. Until later, it can get a little bit hard.
Alright, listen up. We're gonna force him over.
Okay, now, see, do you hear that? They're going to push me over. Now, if we go right here, which is a speed breaker, hit one of these, they stop chasing you because their vehicle crashes. However, that doesn't mean it will be the end of them. They will constantly come after you. But considering we're at level 1 bounty, or level 1 right here, they're not much of a threat. Now, this could go a little bit faster if I had nitrous, but I don't have any at the moment, so sorry. Now we have a cooldown period. What you want to do is, after this, after you lose them, you might want to find a place where you can cool down or constantly run the other way if a cop is right nearby. So basically, this is the point where you might want to drive just a little slow, despite the fact the name of the game is The Need for Speed, like that right there. There is a cop ahead of me, so my best chance is to turn around and drive. And there you go. That's it. That's basically how you do Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. That's the name of the game. Anyway, that is the very first song I've ever heard in this game. Anyway, world map. Now that we got 3 new events, we can play this game again, play this one again. But if the flags are green, you can. If the flags or anything, if anything's green, like a light shade of green or yellow, you can. These events will make you go to the next thing. You also have to, like I said, you need to build up your bounty over here too. Right now we have 10,000 cash, so we can basically customize our car if we want to. I can go for a couple more races before having to go buy stuff, which will be probably the parts where I will cut out. I will show it this one time only, just to show you. Only to show you, and as you see there, you're not the only one who pimp out their ride. The other racers will too. So don't think you're the only person who can actually customize their car. Now, some of these races can be a little bit boring and long, but that's the whole point of the music. The music's actually pretty good to have. Oh, and a bad thing about it being in a vehicle that has that has heat on it, it makes it easier for the cops to notice you and chase you too. Now, despite this fact, if you did not have any heat, they'll still say that same line. What you still want to refer to is not to crash your car into a cop. Do not for the life of you. Unless you're trying to build up bounty. Unless you're in a race. But if you're building a bounty in general, that's fine. But doing it during a race is kind of stupid. Well, as you see there's 2 cops chasing us. Well, them more particular. Now, when you see a red arrow, and it doesn't look like it's a racer, the reason for that is a cop. So basically, if you try and hit them, go by them when you have heat, you will, per se, have them chase you. To put. I mean, like I said, this game is not hard. It's fairly easy. Compared to now that I think about it, Need for Speed Underground 2 is just long and boring. So, yeah. I'm not saying the Need for Speed series is long and boring, or is it nor is it easy either. Most of the time it is easy. Some other times it can be very, very frustrating. I do have parts in this game, very little, but that happens when at the last second I need to go to a different route that I normally take just to get ahead, and I end up crashing into a wall, which stops me for a good 5 seconds, making me lose my chance of getting the lead. So anyway, other than that, there's not really much. Now, of course, we got free roam. I don't particularly care about free roam much. Anyway, we're gonna jump to our garage. We are not gonna jump. You can actually. Or safe house. I refer to it as the garage. This is where you'll do most of your customizing and car selecting, and where you can check out you can do a lot of things. You can do your free roam. You can do statistics. You can do save, speaking of which will be a good time right now. But we have auto save. We have world map, obviously. We have my cars, which basically shows you the cars you have. You can select a car. You can customize your car. You can buy a car. or you can scrap a car. What we want to do right now is customize it, considering I don't think we have enough money to buy another car anyway. As the game progresses, you can buy better cars. The Camaro is just the beginning car, and besides, these cars are not cheap, so therefore you might want to buy more parts. So we'll customize our car. Most of the time, we'll focus on performance. You do not want to start off with it. Now, considering as much, we want to look for stuff that is considered cheap and that'll do stuff for us. Right here, the suspension is very easy to get. Therefore, we're going to add it to our shopping cart. We will have it in our. Oh, damn it! We went back to the engine. We're going to put this in the cart. We're going to keep it balanced because we don't want to oversteer or understeer either. Now, considering as much, we bought a. It's the equivalent of a. What was it? 4,000 package thing. We can buy a street pack nitrous, which is good. We need that. We don't need duration or velocity. We just need to keep them in the middle. That is a total of 1,000, 10,000, my bad. And we can go buy a couple more things. We could go buy the street package of the tires. We can add that to our cart. We can have more grip or we can have drift. Honestly, I think it's best to have more grip than drift. But I always keep it in the middle because you don't know. Anyway, we can only get like... See, the brakes are... See, you want to have like a good mix between top speed and acceleration. Because if you don't, it may tend to be a little bit more buggy. So let's order these parts. And we can have them... now that we can go to customize, we go back to performance. Now that you purchase it, actually forget that. We're not gonna buy it. Actually, now that I think about it, shopping cart, get rid of them all. Actually, as soon as you order the parts, it's instantly selected in there. So, to put it in words, really, if you purchase it, if you purchase your thing, it will be instantly put onto your car. So basically, right here, the Suspensions Pro package, it's already bought and it's already equipped. So basically, whatever you buy, it's going to be instantly equipped. I will probably show you the auto sculpture and the visuals. Mainly, the visuals is the easiest part to do. You're saying you could buy gloss metallic is like 1,000, I believe, or at least I thought it was. No, it's 800. Matate is 1,012, 1,200, and we got pearl. Now, pearl's one of those weird colors where if you have a certain color of a car, it will do this little weird thing. And we got chrome. I forgot chrome looks. Oh no, wait, that's what I was thinking of. But a pearl is completely different. It's just basically a shiny version or a weird whack. It shows like one color, then it shows as another. Right now, when it's shining in the light, it's the color blue, but when it's in the shadows, it's freaking purple. Chrome is basically the same way. However, if you look at it at the front, however, no, I think about it, no, it's not. My need for speed knowledge is kind of crap. Candy is kind of weird. I've never seen what Candy does in a long time. Then we had Iridescent. Kind of looks weird. And we go back to Gloss. I'm trying to find this one. There was like this one thing that... Okay, see, this is Matate. Matate's basically a solid color. My uncle hates this kind of thing. It looks ugly. I mean, I guess some people think it's ugly. I'm just not one of them. I don't see this car being ugly with that kind of color. We'll give it a Matate, and we can give it some vinyls as well. We'll give it one vinyl. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to remove said layer. So we're going to add one. One thing I normally like doing is like adding like good stuff. I normally put stuff on the front of the car first before doing anything. Now, I don't like the atomic cadavers for some reason. I just really don't. Except for this one. This one kind of looks pretty cool, but I don't like it. I mean, most of the time I don't like the cadaver vinyls. I don't know why. I just really hate the cadaver. I just don't like the cadavers stuff. So, except for the skeleton. The cadaver skeleton is cool to me. I like this. I like this vinyl. This vinyl is pretty cool. But I will not use that for this car. This car does not deserve that. And I kind of find it fun. Actually, I think this cadaver skull too looks pretty cool. So we'll install that with a green look to it. I think it should be darker. That's good enough. We'll move it into the center of the door. That's fine right there. After that, we're just gonna be done. Have our car and buy all our parts we need. Order parts. There you go. Now we're basically broke. Anyway, so far our car kind of looks cool, and the more times you customize your car in terms of the visual, the cops will not recognize you as much. Let's go back to the world map, and we'll take on one more event before shutting off. I'm telling you, man, I like the underground series. I'm still trying to beat 2 as we speak. I don't even know if 2 still works. Underground 2 still works. I don't have Underground 1 anymore. I used to own it, but I don't. Same thing like Need for Speed Most Wanted. I used to own it, but I don't anymore. Okay, we got Head Start. That's good. It's always good to have, now this is one of the time-elapsed ones. To put this bluntly, you gotta stay in first position, otherwise you will lose the race. So, basically, it doesn't matter how many laps you do, just as long as you stay ahead of the competition. It's what is known as time circuits. And I'm still hitting the walls regardless, but whatever. Yeah, freaking Flynn. Now there will be times where it's easy for me to turn, like right here. This will be one instance where I will have to use the, okay, okay, now, see, I like this stop thing. This thing helps a lot. Oh shit. Ooh. I'm about to make another horrible mistake. See, I'm not good at turns when it comes to sharp corners. This will be only one example where I will actually hit the car, because I'm pretty proud of my distance I have right now. Hitting the car against walls on certain intervals is kind of good to have. Kinda, I say. That it's not always good. Now, like I said, you can actually overlap them once, but it doesn't really mean a damn difference if you, like this. I can just do this and get away with it, because the thing's already finished. Anyway, our rank is up, our top speed has now increased, and we now gain we get double the cash. We now gain, and our rank bonus also doubles up too. That's always, no, I think it's still the same. But, our bounty, our rank is considered a bounty. I always consider rank bounty for some reason. I just do. Well, anyway, that is all for, I guess, for the moment, is spending cash. You win races, you win money. Take your cash to your safe house, customize your car, change the paint, add new rims, or buy performance upgrades to help speed and handling. So basically, she's kind of like the tutorial of the game. And honestly, I kind of like that. She doesn't bug you a lot. So we're gonna jump to the garage. Remember, I call it garage because of the games that the Need for Speed games that involve the whole house thing. And I know we've already saved due to the thing, but I'm still gonna save it because I can. Well, anyway, this is gonna be the. I saved the end just in case. This is gonna be end of the first part of Need for Speed Underground. I'll see you all in the second video or second part. Bye.